Hello everybody, good evening, hello to you too if you're on later. This isn't my real voice, I'm just taking piss. Hello, random stream, it's hot. Wife slept all day, she says it's okay for me to go play games, so I'm going to play games, basically. That's what the plan is for today. So I'm not going to faff around with stuff. I'm going to go to studio mode and faff around for just 1 second though, while I put things back where they should be for later on. So I'll go off that. No camera tonight, it's bloody warm. I've got the fan on and I've decided to take advantage of the lack of camera to be dressed comfortably, shall we say. Yes, that's the only thing I'm going to say about it. So I'm going to do another session of American Truck. I'm going to do that because I want to try and get to the end of this community goal thing. I'm going to put the sound on now. I'd like to actually try and finish this community goal. Quite like the idea of finishing it, so let's see how it goes. Right, so job market, external contracts. I don't know where I am at the minute actually. I'm in the middle of nowhere, I think. So route length. Mud Creek slide. That'll do it, I'm grabbing that, so I've got to get that from Bakersfield, handily enough, to Santa Maria. Another reason why I'm not on camera is because I've got the headset plugged in today, because I forgot to put it on charge, like a numpty. So let's just centre ourselves with the headset again, as soon as this thing seems to lose its tracking. Right, so it's 8:57 PM. I'm rested. Can't remember which way I came in. Ow! I think I hit that building, Tom. Yeah, so I'm not very good at this. Not very good at this driving crap. Just going to pick up my stones. I'm coming. Nope. So I'm going to cross. Need some lights. The outskirts of Bakerfield and pick up my stuff and then wander off. So let's do. Oh crap, where am I going? Yeah, I think there's a little less sensitive steering wheel. Fuzz. Wow. Really not paying attention. No, ain't stopping. Bye. I'm not entirely sure why I'm taking stones to a landslide, but who am I to argue? Alright, half trailer will travel. Daddy Hoggy, good evening to you, sir. I'm not sure if you that's been talking to me on oh no. Okay, I'm not entirely sure how to get out of here. Okay, let's have a look around. Okay, so I'm there. The way out is there. Oh, so just take it straight back. That's fine then. Well, I did think that, you know, it's a footy night. I'm just giving people better options. Because we all know footy's shit, right? Fucking England. I mean, who'd want to watch England play? And especially Belgium. I mean, fuck me. I'll poke my own eyes out with a dirty spoon. Right. Okay, let's have a look and see where I am again. I'm there. My way out is... Yeah, where is my way out? I've lost my way out! Where is it? It's there. Right, okay. Let's go that way. Do I? Oh, it's there. It's behind that building. So I can't see it. Ha ha ha. What a goon. Alright, let's come out. Now I want to go that way. I'm not going to kill anyone. I'm going to pull out and not kill myself on that truck. Could be a good idea. And then more of that way. And we're good. Alright, I'll let you go first, Mr. Bus, just because I'm that kind of guy. So on we're back to the landslide. Yeah, I think I might be surprising a few people tonight that I'm actually on stream, but I'm not doing the elite thing. Let's see. Yeah, it is big. I would say in ED it's probably the same size as the Vulture or the Chieftain, maybe. So it is bigger. Yeah, well, that was part of the reason for rebranding the channel and all that kind of stuff, is I want to be a bit different. I don't want to be doing Elite all the time, and it just seemed a bit silly to decide I'm going to go off the beaten track and do different stuff, and then the first time an Elite opportunity comes up, I'm not bothered doing it. It just seemed a bit obtuse, really. Yeah, that guy's kind of the same shit as me. He's got stones as well. Probably got to tell him off for blinding him, actually. Brakes. So I'm going to be stuck behind him the entire way then, probably. Never mind. But yeah, so you know, I'm kind of want to take this stream in a different direction now. So I am a bit full. Crap! Hell are you doing, cop car? Really? So just every no. Fucking cops. Jesus. I think everybody's got in for that truck. Now I've smacked him one, the cops have smacked him one. Poor guy, what's he done? I like the lighting model on this. Yeah, it's interesting, isn't it? It's good, it's very well done. I think you could do with a bit more ambient light somewhere. I think the bloom is too high. Oh, sorry. The bloom's too high, I think, for real life. But yeah, it's something good. And I know I'm being picky about it, but objects in front of you don't cast a shadow. Whoops. So if I've got my full beam on this guy, there should be a long shadow out in front of him. But there isn't. But that's maybe a limitation of the engine more than anything else, rather than a decision choice. Because rendering shadows is quite an advanced thing, especially when they're interactive shadows. Something that's a lot of rendering power to do that. So I think given the amount of objects, the amount of detail that they've got in the world and all that kind of stuff, I would guess that having to render all those shadows interactively with each and every object on the map, like each and every one of those bushes on the right there, for a start, would be an utter ball ache, and it would probably kill that. Oh, sorry. Probably kill your frame rate even if you're on a 1080. Oh, so you did. Oh wow. Oops. Indeed. Indeed. Bye. Just gonna pause just for 1 second, so I'm trying to do something on the other TV as well. I unplugged my TV about a month ago. When I changed, well, about 2 months ago now, when I changed the cable chat, when I changed my digital aerial over. And I'll be honest, I've plugged it in so that I can have the England game playing at the same time. So it's playing up the top. Right, so I'll go back to driving. No little Selezen. Yes, I'm on a black screen. I have the camera covered up tonight because it is bloody warm in this office. And I'm, as I said earlier, I'm dressed for comfort. Let's just leave it at that, shall we? Ah, crap. That was not wise. So I'm a bit crap at this. No, I'm not naked. Don't be silly. Although, nearly. Let's just say that as far as you guys are concerned, I'm topless, and that's bad enough. I mean, when I go to work, I lock my office because I'm not going to be lying about this, but I don't trust my middle son, the wayward stepchild. So when I'm not going to be in, and he has a tendency to just turn up out the blue these days, so I don't want any risk of him even getting into my office to see what's going on. So I tend to lock it, and obviously on a day like today, by the time 5 PM came and I came in from work, the place was absolutely roasting. I mean, this office was like a sauna. Crap. Where am I going? Oh, I'm going right anyway, so it's fine. Movies, indeed. I mean, it was 30 degrees outside when I came in from the car, and when I came into the house, it was reasonably cool because I've started leaving all the upstairs doors and windows open to try and let some air circulate around. So it wasn't too bad upstairs, but because my office door had been closed and I walked in, I actually instantly dropped into a sweat, and that was essentially because the front of our house is a sun trap in the evening. So once the sun gets round, because we're east-west facing, so the front of the house faces the setting sun, and in the summer it is directly in the window. It sets directly opposite the house. And even with blackout blinds on, that just warms the house up completely. And obviously all the heat rises, so it comes into the upstairs rooms, so it's absolutely sweltering hot in this house. When it's a hot day outside, you could probably add about 5, maybe more degrees onto the temperature that you've got outside into the front rooms in this house. It's horrible. It's absolutely horrible. I've said, when Derry goes to university, which will be in September, I'm having his room. And I'm having his room not necessarily because it's bigger than this one, and I can put more stuff up, more stuff in it, and actually move around still. It's more to do with the fact that I don't use it very often in the morning. I don't use the office in the morning very often, and I always use it in the evening. So in the evening, it's good. It would be good to have that coolness. Booyah, England. Take that, you English. La la la. Not that I want Belgium to win either, I mean, it's fucking Belgium. I don't want Belgium to win. I'd rather nobody was playing. I want Panama to win, but I get the feeling after a 6-1 defeat they're not going to be winning much. I believe they're going to be out of the group. I mean, is this the last group game for England tonight? And incidentally, you said that everybody else was watching the football, but if you know what the score is, then surely you're watching it as well. Don't try and trick me with your non-masculine ways. You've got just as much testosterone as the rest of us. They also have a canal. At work at the minute we're doing a kind of World Cup themed let's do shit events things, and one of the things we're doing is decorating our desks in the groups. So the group I'm in is Group G, which is England and Belgium and Panama and the other one. And the guys who are into their football that sit opposite me on the other row across my partition have decided to go I've decided to go with the Belgium theme for their side, and I've gone for Panama. So I have a big Panama flag hanging off my window, which is from my collection of flags. I do collect flags, yes, I know. That's another sad hobby that I have. Yes, I have a Panama flag hanging on my window. I have the Panama football team stuck up on the wall, and a copy of the Panama flag, and a Panama football team logo printed off, and just trying to take part, but I want to be Panama. And people have said, why Panama? And I said, because Panama's got about as much chance as Scotland would do if they were in the World Cup. I.e. Bob All. And yes, the 6-1 defeat has possibly proven that maybe I was a little bit optimistic about their chances. But we've got a goal. Panama got a goal. So that's better than Scotland probably would have managed. I'm quite proud of the fact that they got a goal, to be honest. Against a team that put 6 past their players, they actually managed to get one in. Oh dear. This is coming up to the landslide now. Yep. I'm not even sure how well this Big Sur campaign has done so far. Because the idea is to move 500,000 jobs. It's actually jobs. I thought it was like percentage of something or an amount of something, but it's not. It's actually 500,000 jobs to be done to achieve this goal. And I'm trying to get 15 of them. That wasn't bad. So I'm going to just quickly check the website and just see how well people are doing with this. So World of Trucks. So at the minute we are 164,118 jobs, of which 6 of them are me. So that would say 164. Oh, 129. Sorry, it's 164,129. 164,129 jobs have been done, of which 6 are me. So if it hadn't been for me, that would say 164,123. Yay! I'm part of something. Right, back to the trucks. Continue. Job market. External contracts. What am I going to take this time? Excavated soil to Santa Maria. Oh, there's a Belgian man lying on the ground. Why is he rolling about in pain? Did somebody flap a flag at him or something? Yeah, the TV's tuned in now, and it's actually on ITV, and it's actually got the game going. Oh no, he headbutted someone. Oh, poor guy. I mean, seriously, I mean, it does worry me sometimes. I mean, these people, football players, they're made of tissue paper. It's ridiculous. What's on the other side? Okay, I'll go round then. So I'll leave my truck there. Skip round this way. Nope, gone the wrong way. Let's go around that way. Oh no. It's all gone wrong. Got a bollard over and everything. Alright. There's so many repairs through in this truck when I'm finished this. I'm so shit at this. I'm assuming that at some point I'll get the hang of this. I'm going to drive like I'm not a dickhead. I mean, I'm driving like a BMW driver right now. Can you hear that? Fucking dogs barking outside. That's my neighbour who apparently can train his dogs. Like, he says, I've trained them as guard dogs, so they're meant to bark at stuff. Well, yeah, but guard dogs are meant to bark at threats, not fresh air and dust. But hey, who am I to complain? I have a dog that essentially does as he's told, doesn't bark at dust. Does what you tell him when you tell him. I don't have to stand outside shouting at him until he shuts the fuck up. I've killed another code. I'm not going to lock this thing up again, am I? I'll be honest, last night when I came offline I went on a bit of a stretch, and then I came back on and did another run. And when I picked up the truck, I managed to get it snared on a rock, and I could not shift it for love nor money. I sat and I was crawling forward at an inch an hour. It was just moving ever so slightly to get the wheel over this rock, and it just would not budge. And then I got the first of the two rear sets of wheels over this rock, and it just wedged, and it just would not shift at all. So I was able to cross. Why is it 257 miles? It was meant to be 150. Hang on. Needs to be going to something. Why the fuck am I going north? What the hell, man? Dude, seriously? Fuck. Okay. Fuck, how am I going to manage this then? I need to turn this truck round. Completely around. Can I even do that? I mean, it's huge and this road is really narrow. No, there's no way I can turn this. I'm going to jackknife it. Shit! Okay. That's problematic. I did this last time as well. Fucked it up like this. Okay, fair enough. We'll do the scenic route. I can find a place to turn over before we get to the 2.5 hour mark on the ETA. I don't have the time, do I? Shit, I've screwed this up completely. Okay. What can I do here then? Right, let's pull that across as far as I can. That's not going to work. It's just not going to fucking work, is it? I haven't got enough space to turn this around at all. Wherever. Can I get that round there? Oh, I actually did it. Fuck me sideways. Can I straighten the trailer out? I can! Booyah! That was cool. Right, okay. That's cut 2 hours out of the journey. Don't drive tired, people. Oops, where the hell am I going? This wheel is too sensitive. Definitely too sensitive. I'm going to speed because you know what? There's fuck all around and it's a really straight road. There's no cops around at all. Line round. So we have to be careful. Crap. Take as wide a line as I possibly can. straight forward as much as I can. Don't hang it up on the bollards. Come on, come on. There we go. And I'm clear. Woo! Phew! Right, let's try that again. Sun's coming up, so I don't need the lights anymore. Yep, that's exactly right. I don't think the dirt track bypass exists in real life. I'm not entirely sure. I think it's completely blocked the road off. That little bypass is just there because the game engine generates jobs on a random basis, and I think it's generating them on both sides of the landslide. So it's been put there just for engine reasons rather than reality reasons. Bit of a bodge, I think. But the highway apparently is completely closed, from what I've heard. That signifies that we're now back on a public road or a used road, so I'm going to watch the speed limits now. Yeah, speed traps. They're all over the place. And if a cop car happens to pass you while you're speeding, it'll automatically fine you. Seems to be pretty much every time. Apparently there's supposed to be some kind of random generator that says if it catches you it might do it, but it just seems every time I go past one at more than 3 miles an hour above the limit, then I get, oh crap, crap, crap. This wheel is really sensitive, I need to sort it out. I need something that's less sensitive. I never thought I'd say that about a controller. Usually you're wanting all the sensitivity you can get. V's turned the footy off. Is that a bad thing or a good thing? I think it's a good thing. I've got it, as I say, I've got it playing up above me. I just saw an England guy sitting on the ground looking like somebody killed his gran. That's probably because he got fouled and obviously has to ham it up for the ref so they get a free kick and all that crap. Yeah, definitely a good thing. But yeah, I'm having it on for curiosity's sake, but I'm not really paying attention to it because it's out of my vision. I'm playing games, man. I'm playing games. I'm not a footy fan. Something I've always said though is that, I mean, I'm not a footy fan. I don't like it much to watch as a sport. It's not interesting really. You've got like loads of different percentage chances of getting a particular sort of game or something that you watch, or it's just a bunch of pansies running around trying to kick a football, and then every time somebody comes near them they just fall down and start to go ah. That's not a sport, that's just playground fucking around. And I just don't agree with it fundamentally on the basis of it being... So I just went past a police car there, but it hasn't pinged me, and I was doing like 20 odd mile an hour above the speed limit. Oh crap arse. Right, that way. Problem, the brakes are too sensitive as well, because you slam the brakes on and it just stops you. Don't need the lights on anymore, do I? I've missed a turn and a bloody again. Don't turn across me. Ow. Oh, come on. I think I just broke my wheels. Yeah, I think I've given myself a puncture. Come leaning. I'm saying to go this way. Yeah, I saw Malik was on. Malik is top of my auto host list. So I saw Malik was playing it, but then it doesn't surprise me. It doesn't surprise me all the rest of them lot are playing it either, because obviously there's a patch out. There's a new update. People want to go into the new update and be first to tell everybody what's going on, don't they? Whereas I don't honestly really care that much anymore. Is that bad to say that? I mean, I want to see the crate, because I am curious. I was quite interested in the crate when it was announced, and I do want to see it because it was one of my favourite ships. But It's the faff. It's... Do you know what it is? Do you know what I think it is? Is I have this kind of lethargy about it at the minute. Essentially because we were told that there'd be beta testing done for all this new stuff that's coming out. And at the minute, they're not doing any beta testing. And it's making me wonder whether they're more interested now in keeping secrets. That they think are going to be relevant to the story. What little there is of it. Who said that? I've no idea who was talking there. Than actually doing proper testing. So essentially the public release is now the beta. That doesn't work for me. They seem to have gone in favour of this mysterious and player driven finding stuff grind story. Which, although the idea of it is essentially a good one, the execution is a little bit jaded. I don't know. They seem to have gone for that option, like support the story and the development of the story over the development of the actual game and making sure everything works properly. So I don't know. I don't know. I'm kind of in a weird 50-50 place whether I want to continue with this stuff at the minute. And as I say, diversification of my channel is my priority at the moment as far as Twitch is concerned. Because I want to do something a bit more interesting, and I'm not bored of Elite by any way, shape or form. I'm just a little bit less interested in playing it every single day. Straight enough. Try and get that really straight. There we go. That's not my best parking ever. Bit lopsided, but never mind. It'll do. Yeah, I had a feeling there. I've done a hell of a lot of damage. I mean, I'm going to have to go and get my truck fixed now, I think, before I do anything else, because I think I've really buggered up my wheels. Let's have a look and see if the close places I'm going to get fixed. I'm near Santa Maria, so there's a garage nearby. Yeah, it's there. Okay. Down there, I think. I think they know it won't be very good, so be it will just give people a chance to say it's a bit crap, disappointing. Yeah, I completely agree with your point there. I completely agree that's the sort of stuff they would say these days, but you know, they used to say quite a lot that the public betas was what gave them the most idea of what to do to try and fix a situation or fix an issue. And you know, I just think because since they've got the Jurassic Park license, and they just haven't given a shit really about customer feedback. I don't remember there being any offers to do a public beta for Jurassic Park. That may have been a licensing issue though. So obviously Universal may not have been overly keen on letting people see their stuff before it went out. So I mean, I know there, but you know, there are a few problems with that game. It's lovely to look at and it's a lovely idea, and I think the concept's great, but the execution has a few problems. Like, for example, you can only take on one mission at a time. So you have missions and tasks that different officials of the park, like security and science and entertainment all want you to do certain things. But you can only take one of them on at a time, and you get these random occasions when you get one pop up and say, "We want you to do this for us. Can you do it?" And you can't because you're in the middle of something else. You can't stack these missions up, and I really don't understand why. Because what happens is you're in the middle of doing a mission to take a photograph of a dinosaur drinking some water for 100,000 or 10,000 quid, or dollars, whatever you want to call them. And then you have to say no to a mission. Whoops. You have to say no to a mission that would give you $1 million, and then you can't go back and do that mission again, as far as I can see. So then it's lost. That's a bit weird. Chassis 10% damage. Oh, I really took this shit out of my car, out of my vehicle then. Interesting thing is that the little damage graphic on the main screens show you red damage on the wheels, which is a bit misleading. I mean, I know what it basically is it's filling up the meter, so it's filling it up from bottom to top of the little graphic of the truck, but it should at least show you the actual damage you've got. I'll repair all that. Cost me, it's not as much as I thought actually. That's fine. Right, done that. Truck's fixed. What's my sleep like? Oh god, nearly full. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna go for a kip. I'm gonna totally out of whack with everything. I'm now gonna go to sleep in the morning. So I'll put my brakes on. Put the engine off. Have a nap. Okay, so that's 5 in the evening now, and I'm just waking up. Yeah, I mean, it's just a few little niggles. I mean, it's not anything major. I mean, the game, as I said, the game itself I quite enjoy playing. It's really nice. They've done the graphics very well, they've done dinosaurs very well, everything's really well rendered, and when they start putting flora and fauna into Elite Dangerous, it's going to serve them very well, doing all that stuff. But ultimately the problem is there's a few little niggles that if they'd done some beta testing in public, then it might have been a bit better. That's all I'm saying. Okay, that's bitumen specific ones, so no. Then let's say I think that's a lot of the problems with. Oh, crapping hell! The problems we've got with games is that, you know, you don't have. I think if you lose that public access environment, or you lose that public interaction with people who are doing a lot of your beta testing for you, but they're doing it for free out of a love for the game or a love for the genre or whatever it is they want to really do, then I think you lose something there. Okay, let's see what we've got. Nothing. Bloody hell. Every time I look up at the screen for the football, it's like someone's on the ground, or it's a free kick, or it's in England's goal mouth, or something like that. So they've just gone into defensive mode now, as they always do. This is why I hate watching this fucking game, is because you always end up with this shit going on. Just pile everybody back into defence and guard what you've got. So essentially they're getting beaten, probably to the extent that oh no, wait a minute. No, they're actually on the attack. Sorry, my mistake. They were actually Belgium was making an attack. My error. So maybe at least they're doing something, I suppose. It's maybe Belgium that's doing the thing where they're keeping it in their own half. Yeah, it is. It's Belgium that's doing the kickabout in the penalty box. See, this is it. You watch world-class football, you expect to be entertained. You expect to see something that's going to actually excite you and make you do something. If you watch any international sport or any international events or any top-level kind of competition, you expect something that's going to make you go, yeah, that's great, that's fun, that's worth watching, I enjoyed that. Instead, 9 times out of 10, even at this level, you get an hour and a half of shit. But never mind. Never mind. Okay, so where's the other place I can go? I can't do anything here, they're bugger all. There's a Mud Creek slide one just on the it's not in the external contracts, it's got to be in the external contracts. Oh, this just means that essentially we're going to be faffing around. So now that I'm not doing a mission, can I cheat? So let's come out of the map, go back into driving mode. Let's see if we can do the teleport now that I'm not in a mission. So console, go to Santa Cruz. There. Road goes down to the ground and F9. Back into my truck. Right, so go out of there into the job market. External contracts, I should now say Santa Cruz. It does. And there we go. Right at the top of the list. We've got bitumen to Mud Creek Slide. Begin delivery. Huh? That's the biggest Gomez scramble I've seen yet. Right, so I don't think they've really got the... is it really 30 minutes to travel 7 miles? At 30 miles an hour, roughly. What, the teleporting to somewhere where there's actually a job to do? Yeah, it would be. It would be something that would be obviously a cheaty thing to do, and obviously Frontier really don't want you doing that kind of thing, and haven't given you any kind of console control whatsoever. So you can't do that shit. But this game is designed around the fact that you need accessibility. They have given you the option to do various different things, like you can do modding, and you can do a lot of different stuff. Yeah, I'm maybe needing to learn how to drive. How much would damage the car, the vehicle? Not too much, I should be okay. Right, where's my trailer? Over on the other side. There it is. You create your own missions. You can write mods, you can create your own missions, yeah. You can create your own skins for the trucks, that sort of stuff as well. Missed it completely. This has been terrible. It knows I've cheated, that's what it is. That should be in. There we go. But yeah, I mean, you can write mods for it, and the mods, in very similar way to Uli, you can write mods for pretty much anything you want to do. If you want to create a mission, you want to create a driving jobs or stuff like that, then yeah, I think you can even create things like events, you know, like landslides, that kind of stuff, as a mod, and plug it in. So I mean, it's a pretty versatile game. It's like, I mean, I got into the ETS in the days when Elite Dangerous's trade system wasn't what it is now. It was still very, very much in the early stages of development, at least in terms of what you could do in things like courier missions and that stuff. And all you really had then was you go to a station, you pick up a mission, you go to a system, blah blah blah. And I always said that the ETS slash, well, at that point this game didn't exist, but the Euro Truck driving system was much more versatile, where it showed you where you had to go, it gave you a certain cargo, said go collect this, take this to here, and then you'll get some money. And that's basically what the courier missions have now become. So this crap is much more, at that point was much more of a relaxing kind of, I know what I'm taking, I know where to get it, I know where I'm going, I know how much I'm going to get, I know I'm not going to get into the pirates on the way type scenario. Oh, crap arse. Too busy talking to chat, not paying attention to where I'm going. God damn it all to hell. After I've dropped this off, I'm going to have to go and get some fuel, I think. I should probably go and get fuel before I do this. Wondering if you can skin up a truck in British Army green and give it to the RLC at practice drive. Yeah, definitely. There are tutorials on YouTube about how to skin the trucks. You can add skins as mods. You can, I mean, a lot of this stuff, I mean, everything in this game has been modded. Obviously, they have, when ETS first came out, they didn't have the official truck brands in the game. They had fake ones because they didn't have the licenses for the trucks. But as ETS grew in popularity and became really, like, quite a big hit, the truck companies realised that, well, actually, we want our trucks in this game. I think Mercedes was the last holdout. They were quite reluctant to do it, but all the others, DAF, MAN, Renault, and all them lot, they actually just jumped right on board with it. They were really happy to go on. Well, the footy's finished. We've got adverts on the screen now, which means that England probably got beat. And Belgium's not going to be flavour of the month. Oh, fuck off, eh, dogs. Dave, get your fucking dogs inside, you mithering bastard. Joe, whoop. Okay, dude, see you in a sec. Probably already gone when I said that, but never mind. Jesus, I'm not driving particularly safely at all. Holy crap. Take this seriously, pay attention to what you're doing. Then you can't do that and talk to chat and look at chat. And I think primarily because of the sensitivity of the steering wheel. I think the problem is it's a racing wheel with racing sensitivity and it's nothing like what it should be in Euro truck. In a truck. Speeding again, look. I'm racing a truck now, basically, aren't I? I actually think, I mean, I know, oh, well, there's nobody watching, is there? On the football subject, you know what? I like the World Cup. It's the only football thing I ever actually have any inclination to watch. Speed trap. But I think it starts a stage too early. Because there's been a lot of controversy today about was it Colombia v Japan, something like that? There's a team put out today because they were tied in the table for their group. And they lost out because they had more yellow cards. Right, and what gets me, and I think there's an element of that being seen in the England game tonight, if I'm reading my bad sports properly, and that is that the group stages, you end up with the last game in each stage, or the last few games in each stage, kind of have the same feel to them, is that some of the teams are just playing to stay in. Some of them are already out, some of them are already definitely through. So the ones that are either in a definite situation have no interest in actually playing that game, and they want to either that or they want to conserve their energy for the next round. And that is what makes for really, really bad games and really bad things to watch. So it doesn't make for good television, it doesn't make for good sport, and it doesn't paint that team or its manager in a particularly great light if you want to look at it from a footballing perspective. So why do it? Why have it on TV? Why do that particular way of doing it? The knockout championships are where every single game, your existence in that competition is at stake. There's no league table. Well, actually, it kind of works the same way in Formula 1 and stuff like that as well, because you've got the situation where you go to the end of the season and you've got the person who's definitely got the championship, and then they just obviously don't give a shit anymore, because they just either stop racing or just thingy it. Really? Do you know what? That doesn't surprise me, and that's essentially why they've played the way they've played. So offensively, they weren't that fussed about losing, which is why they kept on just faffing about. Got any no day there? Yeah, you see, that's just it, isn't it? England are lined up against an easier team now they've lost. So have they deliberately thrown the game? Have they deliberately played a bit of shit? Who knows? And you'll never know, because no one knows what's been said. For God's sake. Belgium gets Sweden and Argentina. I don't envy them Argentina. England gets Switzerland and Mexico. Har 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 har. Green giant. Oh, what time is it? One more? I said I'd wrap it up in 2 hours, so one more. Let's go for one more. So where are we going? Let's have a quick one, shall we? So excavated soil to Santa Cruz. 77 miles. Fuck's sake. Put the fucking dogs away. Why are they fucking out? All day, every fucking day, this is all we get. I mean, I used to call Dave a mate. I really did. And now I'm not entirely sure what he is. You know, when your mate, the neighbour, becomes the neighbour from hell, what the hell are you supposed to do? But anyway, less moaning, more playing, more driving trucks. But yeah, so basically you do have this situation essentially where you've got people who are playing this strategic game. So rather than playing to win, like what you should be doing, you're playing the strategy and saying, right, who do I want to be up against? I'm through anyway, who gives a shit? Blah blah blah. And you end up having rubbish television to watch. Where's my trailer? Is it down this dirt road on the other side? It isn't. And so who wants to watch that? So yeah, I mean, I think ditch the league format, or have that off TV. It's not part of your main World Cup event, but let more teams through into the knockout round. So have a round of 32 rather than a round of 16, which I think they used to do, if I remember rightly. So a round of 32, and then you've got a knockout stage. Straight at that point, straight into the knockouts. Then there's no faffing about. There's no strategic play. That's all been handled off screen. You don't really want to watch that crap anyway. You want to watch teams play to win, play against each other and try and win. That's the whole point of a sport, isn't it? brands trying to win. See if I can get round this. Well, that's not going to help. Yes, I was saying earlier, I got caught up. I got snared up on something with the truck when I was playing off stream last night, and the only way I could actually get it off and get it dislodged was to unhook the trailer, take the truck round the back, and actually ram the trailer with the truck. Which wasn't my choice of things to do with my truck, because I like my truck. It's shiny. But luckily, you know, they don't get damaged visibly. Yeah, so that was that. But yeah, I was talking about modding. So modding. As I said, the trucks in the game as default originally in Euro Truck were fake brands because they didn't have the licenses for any of them. The first thing people did with the modding tools is they made them into the real brands and started importing new trucks from the real dealerships and all that kind of stuff. So yes, you can create your own trucks, you can create anything you want in it, you can put any livery you want, you can design anything you like and stick it in the game. You can even design towns, cities, roadways, environments, areas, everything you want. If you wanted to, I'm pretty sure that you could actually create a little island off the coast of wherever it is you want to be and go there as well and drive around in trucks, if you wanted to put that time into it. But yeah, there's everything out there. The tools are pretty simple to use apparently. You can export stuff using an extract tool that SCS have written, and you can then reskin to your heart's desire, recompile it and stick it back in. Oops, that's not what you want to see. No! Where's the irony in that? Oh my god! Oh no! What the hell do I do now? Oh shit! Oh, that's not good. Oh, that's not good at all. What have I done? I'm right up on the thing. Jesus. Oh god, no. Oh, it's all gone to shit. Crap. Hey Garzini, you joined us at just the right time to see me make a complete tit of myself. Engine malfunction, I'm not fucking surprised. Look at me, I'm on my bloody side. Yeah, that's just not good. That's not good at all. Yeah, let's screenshot that. Oh. I don't know if you can. That's an idea actually. Can I do that? Can I do that? Because I'm in a mission, I don't think I can. Alright, let's see. So it's F7. Call assistance service. Oh no, don't cancel delivery. Oh well, never mind. 100 bits. Thank you very much for the bits, dude. Yeah. Oops. That's irritating as hell. Oh, look at that! I broke the truck. Not the buffer, yeah. Oh dear. Okay, we're all fixed again. Oh dear. So, do I call it a rest there or do I try again? Where am I? I'm at Santa Cruz still. Where am I on the map? I'm back in Santa Cruz, hopefully. Yeah, I'm back in Santa Cruz. I need fuel, I need rest. Although it is the right time to get rest because I can actually drive through the day and stop being such a dick when I'm driving. What have I got nearby? F5 to go back to the map. I've got a rest point just in front of me there. One over there apparently. Yeah, that's a good point. Garzini's just got here, so let's have a look. Okay, let's have a look and see what jobs we've got then. So, no, actually, we'll look at the map. What I'd rather do is sleep first. And then go and get fuel. So, start the engine. Put that on. Get round into the parking bay. Sleepy. You didn't miss much, just me driving a truck as normal. Near a refueling point. The closest refueling point, seriously. Yeah, seems to be. Sharp, you. Everything was fine up until the point where I crashed. Is it me or does the music stop playing? Oh, doesn't it? I've actually got to the end of the playlist. Indeed, there was music playing, but I think I've got to the end of the playlist on Foobar and it stopped. Just pause for a second, go back to Foobar. Yeah, it stopped. You're not going to let me forget that now, are you guys? And nor should you. Doing it again. So yeah, I need to stop it. I need to stop the speed and shit and actually drive properly. I didn't know it said there were fiddling caps on. There is an in-cab radio. I just switch off because I think it's licensed music and I'll get a smack on YouTube for having it on. I mean, there's actually the missions that I'm doing, there's actually a whole channel being set up dedicated to it. Oops. Let's see the radio there. So you've got music player there, you can just put stuff into your documents and it'll play it on them. And you've got a radio stream there. How to add your own music and radio streams. So there is Truckers FM, which has been set up specifically for this game and has a playlist specifically for this this set of missions for the landslide stuff. So I'll put it on briefly just so you can have a quick listen.
driving everywhere, man, looking for you, babe, looking for you.
So there you go. It can be done. So it ticks all the boxes. It's a good game with a lot of stuff in it. So let's sync up. Right, can I get a job to go back to where I was going to go? I'm in Santa Cruz, so it's looking like no. Okay. Back into drive mode. I would play Convoy in a continuous loop. I actually have got a trucking anthems thing. Right, I'm looking for the console. So go to Santa, not Danta, Santa Maria. Okay, now we'll go back to the thing. Job market. There we go, that'll do. Right, so I'll do this without killing myself this time. Oh, it's just chaos, isn't it? 11 emails. Pale Gringo is live. What's he playing? Elite Dangerous. There's a surprise. The Honey Thief. What's he playing? Elite Dangerous. What's the game case playing? Let me guess. Oh no, World of Warcraft. That's a bit unique. Well done. Good on you. Johnny Rage is live. Johnny Rage actually. It's a different person. It's not an Elite Dangerous person. Johnny Rage, believe it or not, is actually one of the guys that I work with. So that can go. 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 I have a Twitch follow. That was good. Yeah, that's an interesting thing today. Come on. Oh. This seat isn't great for driving with pedals. Oh, the depot's actually where I am. How good is that? So where is it? Right across the road. Fucking lovely. So all I need to do is come out of here, check the road because I don't want to kill myself already. Nothing coming. A bit of a twitch that way. A bit of a twitch that way. And there it is. How about that for putting yourself in the right place at the right time, eh? Let's go a bit further forward actually. A bit more of a twist on. That's better. Right, now let's just go back. That should be straight on. It certainly is. Hook up! And the way out is over there, I think, if I remember rightly. It is indeed. So anything coming from that side? Nope. Anything coming from that side? Yep, quite a lot. So once that car's gone, we're clear. Let's go. You are fucking kidding me. Jesus. Okay, let's see if we can get this right. Last journey. Yes, the interesting thing is, I've done this streaming thing for a good number of years. Was it about 4 years, is it now? And in all that time, I've never really seen anyone else doing it. I've never seen anyone in my actual out of elite community type stuff doing this. I've certainly never really worked with anyone who's done it. And lo and behold, over the last few weeks, we've recruited a group of people into the team that I'm in and the team that kind of sits alongside us. And pretty much all of these new guys stream. Which is pretty interesting. And I was talking to a couple of them, again, just random conversations that I've struck up. I went to speak to my business analyst guy on one of the projects that I'm on, and he sits next to one of the junior BAs, and as I was sitting in that guy's seat, and on his desk was his phone playing a live stream, and I thought, oh right, he watches Twitch, cool. And I've never really spoken to this guy before. I mean, if to give you kind of context for it, I mean, most of you, I mean, you guys that are on just now know what I look like. You've met me. I'm not the fittest guy in the world. I'm not the most active, and I'm a bit on the podgy side to underestimate everything that I've ever said in my life. Whereas this guy, essentially he's got a bodybuilder's figure. I mean, he's built. He's like a brick shit house. He really is. He does do a lot of work. He essentially eats protein all day long. And yes, I mean, we've not really had much of a chance to talk. And I noticed the stream. I thought, yeah, I'll have a chat with him about that. I said to him, I see that you're watching a stream. What is it you're watching? And he told me what he was watching, and told me that he actually streams himself as well. And I thought, wow, really? Oh. So I gave him a pop to my follow, and he popped me a follow back. So I gave him one of the cards I've done up with the stream name and the address and the YouTube stuff on there, to save me having to write it all down for people when they ask me at conventions. Yeah, and he's popped me a follow back. Have any of your co-workers called you Selezen? Yes, actually. They actually have. 2 of them. It's not a regular thing, but now and again when we've been having the occasional conversation, they have popped it out in a conversation. But it's not something I encourage, because it's one of those things that I think in the whole, keeping it separate is always a good thing, but I think now that it's increasing in popularity, and the people that I'm talking to at the minute, although they sit sort of nearby me, I don't really work with on a full-time basis, so watching occasional streams now and again isn't going to cause any kind of breakdown in communication in terms of work relationships or anything like that. And also the guy I'm talking about, his preferences for PvP FPS stuff. So the majority of that is. I'll tell you what I'll do, right? What I'll do is I'll pop the guy's address that I was talking to today into the chat. Pop over there, have a look, see what you think. I don't know if it was on earlier, I don't know if it's still on at the moment. Is he? Let me do a refresh on that page and just see if he's actually online at the minute. No, I don't think he is. So, but yeah, check him out. If you like the sort of thing that he does, you might like it, I don't know. But he was playing... What's that really popular game everyone... anime style thing people are playing? Overwatch. Or was he playing Destiny 2? He was playing something like that anyway. But yeah, but yeah, I mean, it's just interesting that suddenly I have a bank of people all sitting around me who all stream as well. They're all avid gamers. They talk about that quite a lot. I could always, if you like, if you're still on when we finish this run, you could always pop a raid through. If you're interested, just meet the guy, see what you think. See what you think of his playing stuff. I'll warn you, he dresses like a bodybuilder. I've not really spoken to him much at work. I don't really know him particularly well, but yeah, we've had a conversation today about streaming and stuff, and yeah, it's quite. I'm going to get a fine for that. No, I'm not. Interesting. Yeah, at the end of the stream, I'll pop a raid link in. That's because his name, isn't it? Can always nip over there and have a quick chat. I was gonna nip over and watch him anyway while I'm doing the upload after the stream anyway. So I'll pop in there with you guys and have a quick hello. Yeah, he came online and I got the notification he'd gone online just as I sent the tweet out earlier on. So, no, it's interesting because we're talking about sort of getting into the streaming thing, what made us start doing it, and kind of reminded me of what I got into this for and why I started doing it. Because he's just literally started it. I mean, he's not been doing it for long at all, and he's got a few followers now. I can't remember how many he said. Has he been doing it for... Actually, he may have said he'd been doing it for a couple of years. I can't remember. But in any case, he's in a group. So he's got a Discord channel that he sits in with some friends, and they play. Or it might be friends, it might be fellow streamers. I don't know. I was only on there for literally like 5 minutes, 2 minutes even, while I was setting things up. And I can't remember whether he said he'd just started or if that was... I think he said he'd just started, but he was talking about someone else who had been on for a couple of years but hadn't really built up a big following. And he said he's got something on the order of 20 or 30 followers, but only gets maybe 4 or 5 or 2 or 3 people a day. And I said to him, yeah, I know exactly what you mean. And he says it's just waiting to get that point in time where you get either someone hears of you when you get big, and just that. I mean, if it happens, it happens. I mean, he says like he's got a full-time job, but it'd be great to be able to stream full-time. And I said, yeah, that's exactly what I'm trying to get towards doing at some point. But if it happens, it happens. And until then, you just keep streaming, keep doing the things you want to do, and change things up. And again, I mean, if I'm being honest, one of the reasons, not the main one by any way, shape or form, one of the main reasons why I've shook the channel up a little bit, as I said yesterday, is to try and attract more viewers from a more varied audience. So rather than just being Mr. Elite, do a few more things. Oh, slow down, slow down, slow down, slow down, slow down, stop. And I'm gonna call that a night, I think. Yay! I got to level 23, all on my own. Yay! So I'll get the screen up now for picking a new thing. So maxed out long distance, high value, fragile. Will I bump one up in fragile? I'll bump one up in high value. I'll bump one up in there, go for it. Why not? That'll do. Okay, so Operation Big Sur at the top there, you can see where it says. Oh, actually you can't because I'm on the thing, aren't I? Can't really hide the header. Can I do my full screen one? Game capture full screen. Game capture 1. American Truck Sim. That was American Truck Sim. Back up there. Yeah, so at the top of the screen there you can see Operation Big Sur. Up there. You got progress. I've done 9 out of 15, so I need to do 6 more jobs. And I've achieved the goal, so I may try and play again tomorrow and have a go, and we'll see what happens. But yeah, so that's been quite fun. I've quite enjoyed that. Event info. I'll let you see what it actually is all about, because it's obviously all been on web pages at this till this point. So this is what it is: 15 deliveries to or from Big Sur, a special contribution to the effort to restore Highway 1. Global Truckers Community Project. 500,000 deliveries from the community. Feel free to go by personal quota, yada yada yada. For your personal contribution, you get a cute hanging plush excavator to hang in your cabin, which sounds like awesome. That's actually really why I'm doing it. As well as a juggernaut paint job. Once the community goal is accomplished, every participant will get a paint job, and all the rewards are tradable. So can we have a look at the progress actually in the window? No. So yeah, so that's how it's all been working. It's pretty good. Quite enjoying myself, I have to say. But I am going to log off now, so I'm going to head off. This has been a random stream, not scheduled in any way, shape or form, just random stuff felt like streaming. And I have rather enjoyed it. I do enjoy these streams. And I quite enjoy this game actually. As I say, it's very customizable, it's interesting, it's different, it's relaxing. Just you and the road. Awesome stuff. So, where is my OBS window? There it is. Yeah. So I'm going to go back to the intro screen. Alright, sorry you're not going to be around, Mr. Hoggy, but that's fine. I understand, you can't be around all the time, I suppose. What I'm going to do is I'm going to do the raid from my main machine, so you may hear something, I'm hoping not. Glad you say it's interesting to watch. I've had a couple of people have said before that it's a bit boring. Bifford being one of them, but then, you know, if you're not shooty things, then Bifford's not really interested in most things these days. But I'm going to move the wheel out of the way because it is a serious encumbrance when I'm trying to get to a keyboard. Take the air tracker off now that it's hopefully fucking charged. Oh, I'm free! Free of the constraints. Yeah, so, yeah, I'm going to draw it to a close. I hope you've had a great time. I'll see you on Sunday if anybody's going to be watching the RPG. At the moment, it's looking like it's going to be definite yes for the RPG from everyone, until something goes wrong. But we'll see what happens. Where's my command window? There it is. /rage. Right. So, take care everyone. Daddy Huggy, have a great time in London. Drive carefully. You know what that place is like. It's a maze. And I hope you'll come back soon. So see you next Wednesday as well. On Sunday as well. No. Boink. Never mind. Cool. So, go. Have fun. Take care. Have a great weekend. And drive carefully and shit like that. Oh, charity walk. Really? Well, good luck with that. Definitely. Awesome. Cool. Right. Let's go. Take care, guys. I'll speak to you soon. I'm just going to put that raid link in and then I'll do the close. So there's your raid link. Take care and good night.